Yo,
And we are live.
yo, yo, yo.
Dude,
What?
I can still hear myself.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Then we're live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this shit show that is us.
Wait, can you hear yourself too after you speak, or is it just me?
Nope, it's just you with the echo.
Okay, hopefully this doesn't show up in the actual recording then.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our podcast. There is me, the magical wizard of the Middle East, Osam.
And then there's me, the basic white boy, Nick.
Yes, and hello. We are going to start every single this is an introductory episode just to get you guys familiar with our concept here. I think it's a rather unique one. No, it isn't. It's very, very, very overused. We're going to start off every single half an hour episode with a fact of the day. So I'll say a fact I have learned, and then we will just rant and see where the talk takes us. After exactly half an hour, we will end the show, say our goodbyes, and we shall do this once weekly.
Yes.
Preferably every Friday,
sure
but
which day.
hopefully Friday. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking.
Depends, because sometimes I have to work a lot on Fridays.
Well, whatever. We'll figure a day out. Some day of the week, once a week, we'll record and post an episode, and you guys will see it. This isn't scripted. This is very jank, and we thought that the best way for you guys to experience us and to get used to us is to leave it as legitimately cringe as possible.
And for those of you who don't know, because I'm sure there's going to be some listeners that I've never ever talked to before, we currently had a podcast called The World of Music. And in that podcast, it would be me and him talking out of a script. It was very jank still. Some of it was improv, but most of it was scripted. And I didn't really like it that much. And neither did Alex.
Yeah, no, it wasn't good for either of us. Neither of us like using scripts, and so it wasn't very organic. Neither of us liked it, and we both dreaded recording episodes.
Which is why we figured this one would be a lot easier to record because we talk a lot anyway, so we would be for hours and hours on a certain conversation of every 5 minutes.
Yep, and the only restrictions we have are to stay somewhat uncontroversial. I say
guidelines.
Yep, and we want the monies. And to be honest with you guys, we're not gonna lie, but we will keep some information about our own personal lives secret for privacy reasons.
Very obvious privacy reasons.
Yeah, no, I don't want someone finding out where I live. It would be kind of cringe.
Same here.
Yep. So this is our first introductory episode. I will come up with some random topic here, and no, probably not. This is just our introductory episode. We're not going to go into a topic. We're just going to explain a little bit about ourselves. My name is Osam. I am a Middle Eastern raised American, and there is Nick, a white boy from Florida.
Yes.
That's about it.
To kind of bring out why we are doing this. We are doing this podcast because we thought that it would be really fun and original to talk about things as we go, no scripts, and really no filter.
Definitely never have been done. Joe Rogan experience.
Not like
But no, it's not an original idea, but it's a fun idea nonetheless.
Yeah, we're not really we're not really doing this for money. We both have jobs that we make pretty good money. We're not really worried about that.
Now, this is just kind of a,
Want to have fun while we're still young.
yep, this is just a way for us to hang out while also having our listeners learn something new about our random fact of the day that maybe some people didn't know.
It'll be very bad.
It's gonna be very bad, very cringe.
Also very funny. And that's why we're doing this. We're doing this for the listeners.
Yeah, definitely not for money.
For money, bro.
Definitely not gonna be monetized the second we can.
I mean, we're gonna monetize it, but
definitely will not be sponsored by Coca-Cola.
I mean, we're kind of both boycotting Coca-Cola,
yeah,
Coca-Cola and Pepsi and a bunch of other companies.
For those of you out of the loop, I will make a small point about this. I am a Palestinian American, and so as a Palestinian, I am boycotting U.S. companies who are currently involved in giving money or giving supplies to the Israeli government so that they can bomb Gazan children. Which isn't really cool. Of course, I'm not gonna support Hamas. I'm not gonna say what they did wasn't terrorism, and I'm not gonna support the Israeli government. We are doing this boycott simply out of the fact that no multi-billion-dollar corporation should be donating money to an army who is targeting civilians, let's face it here.
And we are not really on either side of this. We are kind of neutralists who don't like war.
I definitely have a preference more towards Palestine establishing a state. Nick is American born and raised. He just doesn't like war. I want a Palestinian state, but I don't want it to come out of massive war and bloodshed. So yeah, if anybody wants to join in on this protesting and boycotting, that'd be fantastic. You can boycott it. You can look up any company that supports Israel online, and you can boycott them. Or if you prefer not to, you don't have to boycott. This is merely just just a little notice. Because we're not gonna censor ourselves too massively here.
Yeah, of course we have to stick by Spotify guidelines and all that crap.
Yeah, and of course
we're not gonna be holding back as well.
Yep, and we've come to a semi-formal arrangement that we will keep these episodes at half an hour and half an hour max. Because we want it to be
maybe even a little over if the conversation gets carried away.
Yeah, because I want it to be something that people can find time in their day to listen to it.
Whether you're at school, hopefully not at school though.
Yeah, hopefully you're at maybe on a lunch break.
Office job or something.
Yep, at a lunch break or something like that. Just a half an hour segment so that you can have some entertainment for the day. Of course, if this does extremely well, we might increase our content production, but at this current point in time, as we're just starting out, we'll do once a week and see how it goes. If it goes well, we might start doing it 2 times weekly, or maybe even 3 times, but
we are not doing it every day though.
Oh yeah, no, God, no.
Because that's what we were trying to do with the world of music, and it did not work out, obviously. I think I even ended up deleting the whole podcast.
I think once weekly is a much more realistic time frame.
Also, I forgot to mention, this podcast will not only be on Spotify or Podcast, or wherever you listen to podcasts. It will also be on YouTube. So just look up the title, and if you find the profile picture to be the same as it is on Spotify, that's the channel that you should look for.
Yep, and if you want merch sometime in the future, please consider donating on the YouTube channel.
Or on here.
Yeah, you don't have
easier on here, honestly.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything like that, but if you would like to see some merch anytime soon, you could consider it. Of course, I honestly don't have any big plans. You don't have any big plans. This is just a fun concept. But I think a shirt that looks that derpy would be fantastic. We could probably just cut out our face and just have it as a Brachiosaurus Rex. Which, by the way, is Vlad the Impaler, who is the head on top of a Tyrannosaurus Rex for... I have no reason why. We decided in high school to make a children's book, and this is what came out of it. This very, very cursed yet hilarious photo.
It wasn't even really a children's book. Like that was the assignment. We wanted to make it very cursed. And
I wanted to give children
nightmares.
Any
of the teachers would know Vlad the Impaler. So.
Yeah, no. If you want to look up the history of Vlad the Impaler, do so yourself. Just warning: it is PG-13.
PG-13? No, that's rated R, bro. No, that shit rated R, bro.
He had a thing for sticks. Anyways, I wanted to scar.
Not like weapons or anything, just sticks.
Yeah, sure. I want to scar as many children as possible, which is why I have Vlad there, and that's the entire point of our book. To horrify kids.
The book is not out yet. Maybe someday I will bring it out as an actual book, but for now, it's staying in the vault.
God, if this thing becomes successful, we might have to release that book as part of the merch.
I think I still have the basic storyline for the book, but I know that the book itself got deleted off of Google.
Oh yeah, no, because it was on our school Google. Yeah. Rip.
Yeah. I'll have to remake it.
But if we get enough support, and we do get into the stage where we're making merch, we might make an actual book about it.
And not only that, we might also make a sequel.
And we might make some merch.
I had a sequel in the works at one point.
Yeah, might make some merch as well. Fuck. Which, honestly, the entire thing here, the entire reason we're...
On the flip side, though,
money.
We are going to maybe do occasional live streams on YouTube.
Yes, we are. What?
The link to the YouTube channel will be in the description of the podcast. So if you want to check that out, feel free.
Yeah.
I'll also be sharing it on my Instagram, which will also be in the description of the podcast.
Yeah, and if
I might need to repurpose an account. But yeah, this is just a quick little intro. I can't talk. Introductory episode.
Yep, just to teach you our concept, our ways, and to get you guys to experience us.
And also the future plan for this podcast. So anyways, we're going to go now. But the first episode, like the first official episode, should be out sometime next week.
Hopefully next Friday, if schedules align.
And if not, then we'll find some other day to release it.
Yep, ideally we'll release an episode every Friday, but if we can't do Friday, we'll do it on Saturday or Sunday, sometime over the weekend, probably.
Yep. So then you would have time to actually listen to it.
Yep. If you're in the Middle East or any Islamic country, that will be on Jum'ah.
What the hell is Jum'ah?
Essentially, it's just a Muslim equivalent to mast. Except on Sunday,
what?
the Muslim equivalent to Mass, where we're supposed to gather at our mosque and pray as a group. We do it on Fridays instead of Sundays, like you do for Mass. Or Mass, or whatever it's called in Christendom, I'm not sure.
Church.
Yep. Also, if you want to hear some fantastic music, listen to Journey to Bethlehem soundtrack. It is fantastic. I would highly recommend.
Wait, let's get into a conversation about this real quick. So today we went to the movie theaters to watch a movie. We were originally watching the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. It was garbage, by the way.
Oh yeah, no, the first third and a half of the show was just very crappy backstory. It's like Endgame all over again.
Yeah, it's like 90% dialogue, 10% action.
Yep, so we decided to bail and go to a Christian / Muslim historical film, which is Journey to Bethlehem, which is essentially just following the journey of the prophet Jesus Christ, or Isa alayhi salam, and his journey to Bethlehem, or his journey of Mary to Bethlehem.
I'm not sure whether to call it good or whether to call it terrible. But some of the CGI in the movie was not it.
CGI wasn't great. Soundtrack was fantastic.
He tortured me by listening to the soundtrack the whole time while I was driving him to his house.
Fantastic soundtrack, I might add. Honestly, the movie's script it took some liberties with the timeline.
But also wasn't historically accurate, correct?
Well, that's what I meant by they took some liberties. It was semi-accurate if you look at the Bible or the Quran's timeline of events. But of course,
I think they were trying to please as many people as they could, so they just got it as long as possible.
Yep, they did move around some things like the marriage and the Three Wise Men had a fantastic musical number.
Three wise guys.
Don't you dare start singing the song I know you're going to sing.
I'll refrain from it.
Yep. Anyways, it's a decent movie. Again, I'm saying this as a Muslim. I liked the movie. It's fantastic.
Even though we only saw like a third of it.
We saw the last third. I think probably the best third of the movie.
I will admit that one song from the King song was a banger.
Yeah, it is a very...
that you'd hear from Imagine Dragons.
It's a very nice song. Again, I'll reiterate that this is just a fun introductory episode, which was supposed to be 10 minutes, but we doubled it.
Yes.
Not an accident.
We just get lost in conversation. That's probably how a lot of these episodes are going to go, honestly.
Yeah, we'll have some theme, we'll start talking, and then we'll end up on some completely random subject. We went from introducing ourselves to now talking about the Jeebus movie. Anyways, again, this is just a fun little introductory episode to get you guys to understand who we are, to get our vibe, and to understand what you are in for.
And I hope y'all fuck with our energy because it's only getting worse from here.
Oh, yeah, no, this is us being refrained. There will be interesting fun facts at the beginning of the episode, which will lead to some very interesting cursed conversations, is the best way I can put it.
Next thing you know, we'll go from talking about something completely random like politics or something to the conversation of monkeys are strong.
Yeah, no, this is definitely what a guy thinks about in a podcast.
If you are a guy, you are most likely going to be more inclined to our podcast rather than females because this is literally every guy's wet dream.
This is what every guy thinks about or discusses with their friends, so I can't really...
That's pretty much what this is, just a conversation between two friends.
Yep, I will say that this is Uh, not going to be very censored. There will, of course, be some censored content just so that we can please the Spotify gods.
What god?
What
You mean the
god? You mean the
CEO?
CEO?
Well, yeah, not really a god. Can't believe in multiple
The
gods.
Admins.
The people who pay us.
Eventually.
Or will pay us.
Eventually. Not yet.
Eventually.
We
Alrighty, well,
We
this.
were originally monetized on the world of music.
And then they changed the rules, so we're no longer monetized.
Yeah, they changed
the rules for some shitty,
like
like
200
200
listeners
per
episode
episode type shit.
Yep,
Now
which
we're
Now we're
hopefully.
gonna do this
get
to
more
get more
listeners.
listeners.
Oh god. Yeah, hopefully we can meet the criteria here.
Those are the plans.
Yep, the plans are
Also,
to.
plans are just to make people laugh and bring some positivity into this dark world.
Yep, knowing how shit this algorithm is, we're probably not going to make massive amounts of money, which is fair.
But we're
It's
fine.
not
We're
our
fine with that.
intention. We both work good jobs, which make decent amount of money, so it doesn't really matter what we do.
And we're both still kids, practically. I mean, we're both over 18, but at the end of the day, we're just two kids having fun.
Fuck. Yeah. Oh god, my cat just scratched this shit on my hand.
Oh damn!
Alrighty.
I was wondering what that sound was when you said, "Oh fuck."
Yeah, no, she dug a claw through my finger. Anyways, have a fantastic day, ladies and gentlemen, and I will catch you in the first episode.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.